In this video, I discuss some ideas for placing foundational elements, like bass and drums, so they are the most effective in immersive mix. Okay, let's build the immersive mix. So we'll start with the bass and the drums and kind of what my philosophy was going into it. So the fundamental elements, like the kick drum and the main bass and that sort of thing, they need to be anchored to the LFE channel and to the center channel. But that was my thinking with those fundamental elements. And there are the percussive elements, where I wanted to maintain a left and right integrity of the original mix, but exaggerate the front and back. And I go through a couple of different strategies to try and achieve that. And then there are some immersive elements that I distribute to many different positions, depending on what I'm after. So let's take a look at the at all the drum tracks and everything. So that's over here. Now the first thing I want to show you is these big drums, what he calls big drums, um, and especially these four right here. They were two stereo tracks. I broke them out into individual mono channels, and I sent most of them to the LFE. And then I also spread them out because they're big drums, and I spread them out to the left, the right, and the left surround and the right surround. And that's the idea was to make them sound as big as possible. What do you think? Okay, so then as we'll just kind of go through this linearly. With this next section that comes in, more big drums, I put that in the left surround, I'm sorry, in the left channel, and then the upright surround, as well as also going to the LFE. So that gives me a little bit of separation in between the front and back. Okay, so that's a good example of how I was trying to exaggerate that front and back differences. And we break into this section here, which this is another one of those kind of immersive things where I actually put, so these were two stereo tracks as well. I split up and put them in the all the upper satellites all around. So 7, 8, 9, and 10. And so that gives me this kind of a sort of effect. Elevation's a difficult thing to pull off with these panners for many different reasons, but that I felt gave me a little bit of a height idea since I dedicated all of that to it. And then there's the kick drum, these other foundational elements. Now bass. Let's move on to the bass here real quick, and. Now, on the bass line, basically you can see here it's in the center channel. This is the main one. This one that comes in here is actually going to the sub and to the left and right surrounds. And then this bass that comes in a little later, they all fill different parts, are going to the center channel, the sub, and the left and right surrounds. And then this one here, it's just in the center channel and the LFE. So this achieved a couple of things, a little bit of immersion with one, but mostly trying to keep things anchored in the middle there. So just mute the drums here real quick. idea here with the left and right surrounds was just really to make it bigger. It wasn't really to get any separation between the front and back, but that was the idea, was to try and get that. And then here's this completely in the middle. Let's hear out with the rest of the drums here. Oops. What's going on here? Okay, and then we'll just take a listen to everything here in this section. So that should give you a little bit of an idea of what I was trying to accomplish there between the bass and the drums, keeping things anchored to their positions, but utilize as many, or not maybe not as many, but utilize positions to exaggerate the front and back and maintain that sort of left-right integrity.